Comments made about athletes and people on this show are only intended for humorous purposes for fantasy football. I respect your craft in real life. I'm a troll. This is what I do. But if I drafted you, you're on my team, and you're underperforming, hey man, welcome to my barbecue because you're about to get roasted. Alright guys, episode 4 of Cut the Crap. You already know what it is. We ain't got nothing special for you. But you know what? I still don't give a crap about all those fantasy football podcasts that are wasting my time. And I especially don't give a crap about your family's flag football touch tournament and how grandma trucked Uncle Peter. He had it coming. And I especially don't give a crap about your office's pick'em league. You're all gonna lose. You suck. Alright? So listen to me. I'm gonna give you your picks. You're gonna know your studs and duds of the week coming up. Alright, let's go. Cut the crap. Alright, we got that week 4 recap going on. We got a couple teams we're going to bring up. The first is the Vikings and the Rams. What a Thursday night game. Might have been the best thing I've ever seen. Every single Rams receiver in terms of the fantasy relevant ones got over 100 yards receiving. It was absolutely ridiculous. If you have a Rams player, you know, it was amazing. Also, the Bengals-Falcons game was insane too. Tyler Boyd and Clavin Ridley are emerging as weekly starters. They were amazing. We brought them up last week. Pause alert. Go get them if they're available. Tyler Eifert broke his ankle. He's done for the year. It happens. It's happened to him a lot, but we got to move on from it. The Buccaneers versus the Bears. The Ryan Fitzmagic era is over. But the Mitch, the truth, Trubisky era has just begun. They're going in their bye week. The Bears are going to get a nice little hibernation this week, and they're going to come out ferocious. They're going to go, get me some more quarterbacks. You feel me? Let's go. I love my Bears. All right, the Saints backfield. Alvin Kamara. No one has scored more points in their first 4 weeks of a fantasy season than Alvin Kamara. He's on a historic pace. He's looking like he was the guy you should have picked first. Sorry, all Le'Veon Bell owners. This guy is crazy, and I think Mark Ingram is going to help him because this is going to bring this longevity forward. So now that we got that covered, we're going to jump into our waiver ads right now. Let's get something straight. There's 2 teams on a bye this week, the Buccaneers and the Bears. Don't start any of them. I wouldn't pick up any Buccaneer ads or Bears ads this week. Wait till maybe Sunday to get ready for week 6. So we'll get into that. Notable additions from previous weeks. Pause alert. Make sure that they're picked up, but if they're not, go grab them. Tyler Boyd, Clavin Ridley, Geronimo, Allison, Austin Ekeler, and John Brown. As Dylan says, John Smokey Brown. We'll be calling Dylan in a little bit, but I just had to say that. Pickup of the week. TJ Yeldon, and for obvious reasons, no Leonard Fournette. He's going to get the backfield. The keys have been handed off to him till Fournette's back, and you've seen what he's done this year. He's been pretty dang productive. Go get him right now. That's the top ad if you need a running back. Keke Coutee. Will Fuller is injured a lot, often injured, and Keke Coutee got 11 receptions for 109 yards with Deshaun Watson. That is called chemistry. Go get him. He's going to be a flex play probably. Maybe not every week, but he's going to be on your bench to start, and we're going to see if this continues. Mike Davis. All Chris Carson owners, you need to be wary of Mr. Mike Davis. This is looking like a committee now. He got 21 carries and 100 yards. That was a little more efficient than Mr. Chris Carson. So it looks like they got 2 thumpers, and they're going to probably be running the hot hand. And Chris Carson may not even be playing next week from this showing by Mike Davis, so we'll see. And then, you know, we're going to get 2 more people. The first is Nyheim Hines of the Indianapolis Colts. He caught 2 receiving touchdowns and 9 receptions. When the Colts are down, we now know who's going to be in the backfield. That's Mr. Nyheim Hines. Go get him. Just keep him on your bench for now, but he's a speculative ad. Then Mitch Trubisky. We were talking about Bears and Bucks players on a bye. But like Sunday, right before the games this week, Drop someone you know is not going to play or that you don't need and just pick him up, especially if you have a week 6 bye week person next week. Just keep him, you know. You want a speculative ad and make sure that it's Trubisky this week. I'd also say Jared Goff, but he's picked up in a lot of leagues. So now we're going to be calling up Dylan for a quick sec, get his take on some stuff. So let's get him on the line. All right. We got the Dill Pickle on the line, Mr. Dylan Landman himself. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on the show again, Dakota.
No worries, bro. But I just got to tell everyone real quick, I'm playing this guy this week, and we all know who's going to win this matchup. He isn't going to stand a chance. Like ASAP Ferg, I'm going to put him in the dirt.
You wish.
All right, but I got a couple burning questions, man. Like, I got hit with the buys pretty bad and by some injuries this week, so I'm going to just jump into it. The Bengals, they've been looking like the real deal. Do you think this is going to keep up with them?
Yeah, another great week from the Bengals, and I don't see it stopping. They have Pittsburgh this week, Kansas City after that, Tampa Bay after that, a bye week, and then the Saints. Every Bengals a starter, in my opinion.
Wow, yeah, so you're very bullish on Mr. Tyler Boyd, AJ Green. Are you starting the Red Rocket?
Oh yeah, Andy Dalton's a QB1 for the next 5 weeks.
Oh, bah. That's what you love hearing if you're streaming quarterbacks. All right, cool. All right, next one. I've got Amari Cooper in a lot of leagues. I've been super bullish on him since the beginning of the draft. But, you know, we've seen those ups and downs we're used to with Amari Cooper. Do you think I could trust him as a weekly WR1 or 2 every week?
Yeah, I know he was a headache to own the first month, but I definitely think he's going to start being more consistent down the line. Derek Carr's looking more and more comfortable each week in that offense, and John Gruden keeps emphasizing trying to get Amari involved early and often.
Copy that. Couldn't have said that one better myself. All right, now this one. The Tennessee Titans beat the Eagles, and it was an ugly win, but like Corey Davis and Taywan Taylor and Matt LaFleur's system looked great. Was that a fluke, or is that some of that Matt LaFleur magic?
I definitely think it's that Matt LaFleur magic. Let's not forget he's the former Rams offensive coordinator from last year when they lit the league on fire. And they have a great matchup this week in the Bills. It does get a little bit rougher after that, but I do think Marcus Mariota, Corey Davis, and even Taywan Taylor, pick them up, are startable.
Copy that, yeah. All right. Dude, I love that sound advice, man. You're my confidant, my bro. Mr. Dylan Landman, everyone, thank you for coming on the show again, man. Really appreciate that. I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. And don't forget, you're going to lose this weekend.
And don't forget, I'm going to beat him, but go follow him on Twitter at Hot Takes Fantasy. You know, he's a guru. We love each other. All right? We take care of each other in the community. All right, peace, bro.
Peace.
All right, guys. You hear that? That's the world's smallest cello. I'm not a violin fan. I'm a cello guy. But you know what? It's time to face the music because you made some poor choices this week. You drafted some bad people, you made some bad coaching decisions, but we're going to get you out of this hole. Welcome to Damage Control. So Dalvin Cook is going to be on there. It's going to be running back heavy this week. We got Dalvin Cook, Leonard Fournette. Both got hamstring issues. We already talked about that. Tyler Eifert's out for the year. We talked about that. James Conner. Le'Veon Bell says he's coming back week 7. I wouldn't hold my breath on that just yet, but that means you only get 2 more weeks of James Conner. So enjoy it while it lasts, and then keep him on the bench in case of an injury. Then we got Jordan Howard, LaShawn McCoy, Jamal Williams, Lamar Miller, Kenyon Drake. These 5 backs. 4 of them are looking like busts, and that's Kenyon Drake, Lamar Miller, Jamal Williams, and LaShawn McCoy. McCoy, a bust from his previous ceiling. He's reaching a new ceiling, which is much lower. Jamal Williams just hasn't looked good. Aaron Jones is going to be taking that backfield in a matter of weeks. Lamar Miller has been poop, to say the least. Alfred Blue has been outperforming in the last 2 weeks. If Deontay Foreman's available, Go check his health status and see when he's going to be returning to practice and possibly gameplay, because they're going to give him a shot at this point. Kenyon Drake, bust. Full-on bust. Frank Gore is stealing all of his work as he always does. Bye-bye, Drake. I'm not benching him. I'm not starting him. I'm not putting him on the waiver wire. I don't know what to do with him. I want to throw him in the trash. And then last but not least, we're just going to cover Mr. Chris Hogan. He went from the second option on the offense to now probably the fifth, with Josh Gordon and Edelman around, even with Gronk's injury. I'm phasing out Chris Hogan in all leagues, and welcome to my bench. All right, guys, that's all we got for you today. You know, your Week 4 recap and Week 5 prep. Go get your guys. Make sure you watch this video over again right before Sunday so you can double check who's available. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below to make sure I see what you think of me. But at the end of the day, I don't really give a crap. So I'm going to go do me, you do you, and I'll see you next week. Cut the crap.